next program. Taste me if you can.
Scientific Channel.
Hello, I'm Jason. Welcome to Scientific Channel. Here is CTU Canteen. According to the survey conducted by our school and last month and the complaining board, we can see that many students are not satisfied with the food over here. This kind of food. They think that the food tastes very bad, but I think so too. Measuring the taste, let's catch a glimpse of our sense of taste.
In general, our tongue can help us distinguish 5 tastes: sweet, sour, salt, bitter, and umami. Then I'll show you a picture of our tongue. We can see the root of our tongue is sensitive to bitter. The two sides help you distinguish sour. Salt and sweet are related to the apex, while umami is treated as a flavor enhancer. When we eat something, the saliva helps break down the food. Then the receptors on taste buds in our mouth will function. They will conduct the message through sensory nerves to our brain. Our brain can tell us the taste of the food.
Thank you, Chelsea. So, we understand the sense of our taste. But it's just the taste of the food that makes students complain? I don't think so. Maybe the smell of the food is also an important part. Now, let's do an experiment to investigate it.
So, our hypothesis is that the sense of smell contributes to recognizing particular flavors of food that we are eating. We will carry an experiment to prove this hypothesis. The material we need are as follows. First, we need 3 kinds of sweets. First is the orange flavors, second is blueberries, the third is strawberries. Secondly, we will invite 10 volunteers to take part in this experiment. 5 are girls and 5 are boys. Here we'll have a demonstration of our experiment.
Firstly, ask volunteer to read the list of choice of jelly bean. Then, place a blindfold on the volunteers. Give 1 jelly bean to the volunteers. Ask them to tell what the taste the jelly bean is. Record the answer. Repeat 2 times with other 2 flavors. Record the answer. Record the answer. Now, repeat the whole process again, but they have to plot their nose this time. Record the answer. Record the answer. Record the answer.
After the data treatment, the results are as follows. In this table, 1 circle stands for a correct answer, and the cross means the volunteer failed to distinguish the flavor. From the table, we can know the volunteers got more right answers when they didn't block their noses. Now, the graph can show it clearly. When people blind their eyes without blocking the nose, 21 out of the 30 answers were correct, which was 70% of the total. However, only 1/3 right answers were collected when blocking their nose.
While this graph tells us the number of right answers in male and female are similar, so there is no differences in sense of taste between male and female.
The flavor is made up of smell, taste, temperature of the food, and many other factors. The sense of smell contributes a lot to distinguishing the flavor. So, when they taste the food, how does our sense of smell function? Well, when they eat something, the odors of the food floating around it will go into the nose. The cilia on our nostril contain olfactory receptors. Each receptor has a binding set that can match with a special smell molecule, just like a lock and a key. The combination of the right molecule with the right receptor will cause the change in the shape of the receptor. Then, the change can be sent to our olfactory region of our brain in the form of electrical signal. The brain can analyze it and tell us the exact smell.
How can we improve our experiment? More flavors of jelly beans should be prepared. When there are only 3 answers to choose, the volunteers can get the right answer by guess. As our results showed, 10 correct answers were got when the noses were blocked. Maybe when at least 5 flavors were used, the percentage of the right answer will reduce. Thus, the hypothesis can be proved more clearly. Besides, only 3 flavors have another disadvantage. The previous answer are likely to have effect on the next decision. That is to say, if I got one wrong answer, I would give at least one another wrong answer according to my previous decisions. These situations may reduce the exactness of our experiment. So, we should prepare more flavors of jelly beans.
Mentioning the process of our experiment, we admit that we did get something. Between the trial of 2 flavors, the volunteers were not given some water to remove the taste in their mouths. This may let the volunteers feel puzzled when trying the next flavor, and then this has a negative effect on the collections of the data. So, we should prepare enough water next time. The suggestions above may help us to reduce error, and thus the experiment can be more accurate.
According to our experiments, our hypothesis proves right. The sense of smells contribute to distinguishing flavors.
Next time when you come to CTU Canteen and find that the food is very bad taste, I teach you how to do it. First, block your nose, then put the food in your mouth. You will never feel it is very bad taste. This really works. This is the end of Scientific Channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Right. The sense of smell contributes to